Most gardeners throw away two things every single week that could be feeding their plants for free. In just 3 days, bone broth and wood ash become a powerhouse liquid fertilizer that costs almost nothing to make. Bone broth is not just for soups. When you simmer animal bones in water, you pull out calcium, phosphorus, and collagen, 3 things that plants crave for strong root systems, healthy cell walls, and steady growth. Most gardeners do not realize that the same nutrients their bodies absorb from bone broth are the exact nutrients that feed soil microbes and root systems underground. Wood ash brings a completely different kind of power to this brew. It is loaded with potassium and calcium carbonate, the same compounds found in expensive organic fertilizers sold at garden centers. When you combine the mineral density of bone broth with the potassium punch of wood ash, you get a liquid feed that covers nearly every plant nutrient base in one simple 3-day recipe. You only need a few things to get started, and most of them you likely already have on hand. You will need approximately 2 cups of bone broth, either homemade or store-bought, but unsalted is essential. You also need about 2 tablespoons of clean wood ash from an untreated hardwood fire, such as a fireplace or fire pit. Ash from pallets, painted wood, or treated lumber should never go near your garden, so stick strictly to clean hardwood ash only. To complete the setup, you will also need 1 gallon of plain water, a fine mesh strainer, and a large glass jar or food-grade bucket to mix and steep everything in. If you are using store-bought bone broth, gently shake the carton and pour out 2 full cups into a glass measuring cup. If you are making it from scratch, simmer your bones in clean water for at least 4 to 6 hours, then allow the liquid to cool completely before using it in the garden. You want the broth at room temperature, never hot, before mixing it with your ash or adding it to any container. Unsalted bone broth is critical at this step, because salt damages soil health and kills the very microbial life you are trying to support. Pour the 2 measured cups of bone broth directly into your large glass jar or food-grade bucket. This becomes the nutrient-rich base of your liquid fertilizer, and every other ingredient will build on top of it over the next 3 days. The jar should be large enough to hold at least 1 full gallon of liquid, with a few inches of space at the top. Measure out 2 level tablespoons of clean, dry wood ash and stir it slowly into the bone broth inside your jar. The ash will immediately begin to cloud the liquid and create a soft, milky gray appearance that is completely normal and expected. As the ash dissolves and disperses, it begins releasing its potassium and calcium directly into the liquid, and the nutrient exchange is already underway. The mixture may fizz very slightly as the alkaline ash meets the liquid, which is simply a sign that the minerals are active. Add enough plain water to bring the total mixture up to 1 full gallon, then stir firmly for about 30 seconds to fully combine all 3 ingredients together. The liquid will look murky, gray-brown, and opaque at this point, and that is exactly what you want to see. This is not a brew that looks clean or polished. It is a brew that is built to work deep in the root zone where it counts most. Loosely cover the mouth of your jar with a piece of breathable cloth. Clean cheesecloth or a thin cotton rag both work perfectly. You want the mixture to breathe while keeping dust, insects, and debris out during the steeping period. Secure the cloth snugly around the mouth of the jar using a rubber band, making sure it sits flat and will not fall in. Set the jar in a warm spot out of direct sunlight for 3 full days. A shaded porch, a garage shelf, or a covered potting bench are all ideal locations. Each day, remove the cloth cover and give the mixture a firm stir for about 30 seconds to keep all of the minerals moving and integrating into the liquid. By the end of day 3, you will notice the liquid beginning to separate slightly, with the ash particles settling toward the bottom and a clearer, richer amber liquid forming in the upper portion of the jar. That settled golden liquid above the sediment is your liquid gold, ready to strain. Before we get into straining and applying this brew, if this kind of simple, no-cost organic gardening is something you love, take 2 seconds right now and hit that like button. It genuinely helps this channel grow and puts more content like this in front of gardeners who need it. And if you are not yet subscribed, hit subscribe so you never miss an experiment or tutorial like this one. After 3 days, it is time to strain out the solids. Position your fine mesh strainer over a clean bucket or large bowl and slowly pour the steeped mixture through it. The strainer will catch all undissolved ash particles, any fine sediment, and any small bone fragments if you used homemade broth. The liquid that flows through the strainer is your concentrated fertilizer, rich, amber-toned, and ready for the next step. Now dilute the concentrate before applying it to any plants. Use a ratio of 1 part concentrated brew to 10 parts plain water. This is a critical step that should not be skipped. Using the concentrate undiluted can overwhelm plant roots and cause fertilizer burn, especially in containers or raised beds where there is less soil volume to buffer the nutrient load. A 10-to-1 dilution delivers a gentle, balanced feed that builds plant health steadily without any risk of damage. Water your plants with the diluted brew using a standard garden watering can. Apply it directly to the base of each plant, targeting the root zone and keeping the liquid off the foliage where possible. For raised beds or in-ground garden rows, apply about 1 to 2 cups of the diluted brew per plant. For container plants, reduce the amount to about half a cup per container to avoid oversaturation in the limited soil volume. Apply this brew once every 2 weeks throughout the active growing season for best results. It works particularly well on tomatoes, peppers, leafy greens, root vegetables, and herbs. Within 7 to 10 days of the first application, most gardeners begin to notice a visible improvement in leaf color and plant vigor, as the calcium and phosphorus penetrate the root system, and as the potassium from the wood ash begins supporting flowering and fruit set. Within the first week after application, you will typically notice the foliage on your plants shifting to a deeper, richer shade of green. That color change is the nitrogen from the collagen in the bone broth, beginning to feed the plant through its root system, and it is one of the earliest and most satisfying signs that the brew is working. New growth may also appear more quickly than you are used to seeing. By the end of the 3rd week, plants in an active flowering stage, like tomatoes, peppers, or squash, often show a noticeable increase in blossom production, which is the potassium from the wood ash delivering exactly what those fruiting plants need. This brew does not produce overnight results, but it produces real compounding improvements that build week after week. Once you see what this simple combination does to your plants, you will never throw away bone broth or wood ash again. Here is a quick recap of exactly what we covered today. You combine 2 cups of unsalted bone broth with 2 tablespoons of clean hardwood ash in 1 gallon of water. Cover it loosely with breathable cloth and let it steep for 3 full days, stirring it once each day. After 3 days, you strain the mixture through a fine mesh strainer, then dilute the concentrate at a 10-to-1 ratio with plain water before applying it to your plants. You repeat the application every 2 weeks throughout the growing season and watch what happens. That is all it takes. No specialty products, no expensive bottles, and no complicated equipment. Just 2 things that most people throw away every week, combined into one of the most mineral-dense organic brews you can make at home for absolutely nothing. Give this a try in your garden this week and pay close attention to how your plants respond, because the results have a way of speaking very clearly for themselves. If this video gave you even one new idea for your garden, do me a favor right now. Leave a like. It takes 1 second and it genuinely helps this channel grow. Hit subscribe if you have not already, so you catch every new experiment and tutorial as it comes out. And drop a comment below. I would love to know, have you ever used bone broth or wood ash in your garden before, and what were your results? Tell me what happened. I read every single one. See you in the next one.